Okay, here's happening.
So recently, Zohran Mamdani, who is going to be potentially mayor of New York,
Yes.
posted a video of himself on Twitter and got a lot of backlash.
Play the video.
So the third holy
news?
grail of
Okay.
taboos in American politics, you have socialism, you have Islam, and then you have Palestine. And
Okay, so that happens, and basically what ends up happening is that a lot of people start shitting on him. Why? Because he was eating rice with his hands. And one such man wrote, "Civilized people in America don't eat like this. If you refuse to adapt to Western customs, go back to the third world." And this is a congressman, a Republican.
Brendan Gill. Damn.
And this goes deep, okay? All right? Because there's a lot of comments about it, a lot of feedback from a lot of different communities.
Yeah, not surprised though.
I think that this has got to be one of the dumbest things. I don't even understand people like, oh, no, it's fucking weird to eat rice with your hands. It's like beyond the fact that so many cultures do it every day all over the world. The idea that anyone's going to look at that and be like, that's weird. Motherfucker, you eat ribs. You eat chicken wings. You have sauce all over your fucking hands. There's so many foods that we eat with our hands.
I don't know if that's
sloppy
sloppy enough.
because it's normal culturally for us. There's no logic to it. Like, you eat pizza with your, I know some places where they have pizza, fork in. There's no consistency to it. So to anyone look at someone else,
I think it's also something else. I think that Indian people are like the easiest to shit on by far. It's not even close. All right. Any kind of ethnicity is not the easy one to shit on other than Indian people. Indian people straight up is just the easiest ethnicity to shit on since the beginning of time in this current day and age. Which is why, like, I'm thinking about clamping down on any potential shit like that in my community, at the very least. Normally, I'm not very soy when it comes to that, but I think that if you're contributing towards, like, right-wing rhetoric, especially, like, very pervasive, crazy, like, fucking weird shit, yeah, I'm not generally okay with that, you know? Like, it doesn't, like, none of it matters. Like, literally none of the fucking... Like, I'm sorry, is any of the grubby Indian people, like, fucking being handsy with you on the fucking subway train? Is that happening on the fucking New York subway train right now? Is that even happening? Like, when you're talking about comparing the two, you're, like, comparing Indian Americans to people who literally live in India, all right? So, why exactly are you doing that? Do we compare black people with people who live in Africa? Do we do that with any other ethnicity? I don't know, man. Pretty crazy, but hey,
from a different culture, and the way that they eat rice and go like, oh my God, that's so barbaric. It's like, do you not have any self-reflection? Are you not traveled to act like that's barbaric, but your practices of eating chicken aren't? It's like, I don't know.
Chicken fingers is okay. Chicken breast is not.
You know what I mean? Like, even eating hands, people are like, oh, it's unsanitary. If you're dirty, motherfucker, it's unsanitary.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
That's it.
Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Brush your teeth. Like, these things are not bad. Your hands are not sources of dirt unless you don't clean them. A utensil that's not cleaned is also dangerous for you. So a funny thing about...
It's a cringy virtue signal. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. If you fucking bit the bullet, then you only have yourself to blame, right? He probably expected people to freak out over it, and that's why like he did it in the first place, right? Because he probably expects people to freak out over it. And honestly, fuck it, okay? If people do bite the bait, why not take advantage of them? Because the thing is that, well, I mean, if people are going to laugh at you for being like a dirty, filthy, like, motherfucker or something like that, and they're going to be racist and shit, why not just use that for your own publicity? It's fucking free advertisement. So yeah, again, it's just so stupid. Like, all this shit is so retarded. Yeah, I don't know.
The guy who did this. So his name was Republican Congressman Brandon Gill. So his wife is Dinesh D'Souza's daughter. And Dinesh D'Souza is a Republican Indian from India.
Okay.
Big time.
Okay.
And so I thought it was funny that this guy's shitting on that practice, that culture, when his wife's family literally come from that part of the world. His wife's family come from the part of the world where eating rice with your hands is commonplace. But that's how much... a lot of this racism stuff has become mainstream.
But that's what I'm saying is it's really just like, identity politics. It's not about the common sense or anything like that. It's anything to shit on the opponent. Like, it makes no sense, but they need to find something on this guy. Because right now, this guy has been running a, I could say, flawless campaign, right? So, irreproachable campaign. So, they have to have something. It doesn't have to make sense.
But the whole like eating rice with hands and how that's being shat on by a bunch of people. What do you think about that?
What, eating with hands?
Rice with hands.
Rice is not okay. Chicken wings is. Sandwich is. It's like pizza sometimes. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Brother, I think that white people walking around the household with zero care, barefoot around the fucking house is fucking disgusting. Okay, we Asians use slippers. Okay, white people wearing outside shoes indoors like a monster, or they're just barefoot. How do you live with yourself? Okay, you are filthy. You're disgusting. But hey, because they're white, we don't judge. But what can you do?
yeah. I got other issues. If he's able to, you guys vote for him, and he's able to do
Look at you,
a
barefoot.
good job, a better job than other people that were there before. He can
Savage.
eat with his feet. I could care less.
I could care less.
Exactly.
But he's been getting a lot of comments like this. Someone said something along the lines of, hey, if God forbid 9/11 happens again,
walk
another
around
plane goes
barefoot?
into a tower, do you want
Where?
this man
The
as your
fuck?
mayor? And then Cuomo goes like, oh, yeah, that would be terrifying.
Those slippers.
So a lot of like dog whistling.
Yeah.
No, I'm not falling for that.
Overtly racist, right?
Yeah.
So all this idea
I was
of
gonna
like,
do it.
oh my God, it's barbaric. It's not. It's just different. And a lot of people
I'm half
treat
Asian and white
different
and walk
like it's
around the
lesser
house
than
barefoot.
because
Yeah, because you're
they
white.
feel like they're part of the dominant culture and everything they do is right, even if there's no logic, even if it's all emotional, they're tied to it. So people judging this practice, and I see people like, oh, that's for the barbaric.
It's what they consider. It's what they.
Maybe I
really
wear one
consider
slipper. That's
barbaric or
okay.
not. But it's like it's
Whatever.
based on
You're
that
missing the
thing,
point.
really.
It doesn't matter.
Since this happened, there's been a lot of follow-up videos and stuff
slipper.
like
No.
that. But I want to touch on one because it spoke about how
Bro, why? Stop. Why are people saying, dude? Is that enough? Jesus, dude.
the Asian
Okay, you
community
didn't show
reacts
both
to this
feet.
comment and everything that stemmed afterwards. All right, and this comes from a creator named Antonio
Are you
Tops.
wearing
This guy's a bit of a
pants?
newer creator.
I am.
I always love showing love to people who are doing stuff, and he does stuff his own way. So if this is your kind of content,
Bro
go check
has
it out.
never seen
So we
shorts
got a tweet right
before.
here that says,
Crazy.
is he eating with his hands? And it's a photo of Zohran Mamdani, who is running for the mayor of New York. And I see no problem with this photo. I say this all the time, but in America, white people feel like if things aren't done by their way, the white way, it's automatically wrong.
He's eating with his right hand, so
Yeah.
we're good.
I get what he's saying, but honestly, it's a lot more than just white folks. There's a lot of people who feel that way. So this Asian person sees it and go.
Someone quote tweeted this and said, I will speak on this again because I am Asian. I eat rice almost every day, and never once in my life have I eaten it with my hand. Use a spoon. This is disgusting. Hey, bro, she tap dancing, man. She won't that.
Yeah. And so just even that, like you see other Asian folks like just shitting on this practice and going like this is barbaric. But it gets to another point during this video where they start talking about something very specific.
Here we go, another quote tweet. As an Asian, I feel I have authority on rice. Eating rice with your hands is gross, strange, and barbaric. Nobody in my family has ever done this. He acts like utensils were
As an Asian, yeah, East Asian, you're nothing. You're like white. You are white, okay? If you're East Asian, you're white. You're the high elves, okay, of Asian society, all right? Stop.
never
You're cringe.
invented. And this is him. The picture's a little blurry, but he's Asian, okay? Gen Z conservative. Another tweet we have, you aren't Asian, you're American. As an Asian from Asia, I have authority to tell you that Asians have
As an Asian from Asia. Yeah, that's what Asian means. That's what Asian means, motherfucker. Dumbass. That's what Asian means.
always eating rice with their hands. And it's pictures
Stupid.
of just people eating rice with their hands, bro. Clearly,
Yeah,
nothing
Lao
wrong with that.
people.
Someone quoted this tweet and said, Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese don't eat rice with our hands. It's only Southeast Asians. In my opinion, right?
Okay.
Voila, there go. There.
And there lies the crux of it. Go ahead, preach.
No, that's what it is. It's between I think every race has that.
Bro, dude, this is like high elves complaining about drows, dude. They're complaining about dark elves. Dude, this is like high elves like complaining about dark elves on God, okay? Like this is just D&D racism on God.
Looking down on other people. It's like Japanese look down on Chinese, Chinese look down on Japanese. They all look down at Tibetan. They all look down at Filipino. So there's a hierarchy. We have that.
There ain't nobody more racist to an Asian person than another Asian person, okay? All right? Especially if you're Chinese, bro, you're racist. Like, listen, every single ethnicity is racist against every single ethnicity in East Asia and Asia in general, okay? Bro, just look at how much Pakistan and India hate each other. Jesus Christ.
As well, you know
True,
what I mean?
true.
And it really benefits no one.
It benefits the people who are doing
the oppressing.
The hierarchy, yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing that's been indoctrinated in a lot of people through years and years of colonialism. And
who looks down on Japanese? What? Of course, Chinese people. Absolutely. Bro. Yeah, Chinese people. Very much so, actually.
And
say it in French.
It's colonialism.
Do you know why I said that? Because there's a lot of words that people see you struggle with and like they don't get it, but you're saying the word in French.
I'm saying the word in French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another good example is parameters.
Parameters. I'm saying it in French.
Because I've called it, but like you normally say.
Yeah.
By the way, Radiant has not DM'd me, okay?
Paramètre. I'm saying paramètre in French. That's because them, when they speak English, they just speak English.
Yeah. Bro's just lying.
I have to speak in French and
lying.
Yeah.
It's my third language, so that's what it is. But yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We out here multicultural, multilingual.
Writing it up.
Okay, all you unilingual newbies struggling just with English. You know what I mean? Get on our level, bro. And you know we humble. I feel like such a yo. Where's my mask at? Where's my mask at? Fucking ninjas, suppress.
Every group is going to qualify themselves as the real group. Mm-hmm. You know, we're the real Asians. We're Chinese. We're the original one. No, we're the real Asians. We're Japanese. We never do that. Meanwhile, Lao, when they eat lap, or we have the Khmer, they eat whatever they have to eat. Sometimes they use their hands, depending on what kind of rice it is.
This conversation devolved into fancy Asians versus jungle Asians. And
Jesus Christ.
True Asians.
Korea.
China.
Oh, yo, hey.
And then the rest.
There's no camera.
Asians. God damn.
Yeah. And like
Bro.
in Asia, so I've learned a lot about this over time because I've covered this topic in the past. But like, you know, skin bleaching is very popular.
Yeah, skin bleaching. Bro, on God. Okay, on God. Suspicious moment? What suspicious moment?
You literally have
about?
ads all over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Philippines.
Elgato died? No,
ads in
my
Thailand,
mom died.
Like this one here went viral and then ended up getting pulled because it had so much, you know.
คุณรู้อะไรมากว่าคริสจะมาถึงตรงนี้ได้
Is Afro a skin whitening pill? Bro.
จะอยู่ได้นานๆไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายแล้วถ้าคริสหยุดดูแลตัวเองเมื่อไหร่ทุกอย่างที่ทุ่มเทมาความขาวที่ลงทุนไว้ก็หมดไปเด็กใหม่ที่เข้ามาแทนที่อาจทำให้เรากลายเป็นดาวดับ
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
แค่ขาวก็ชนะใหม่
Bruh.
สโนว์กลูต้าเข้มข้นที่สุด
When I read that, yo,
That's crazy,
be
dude.
white and you will win. I heard Myron.
Oftentimes when this discussion happens, people think it's, influence of like European culture. The reality is a lot of it is classism. Mm-hmm. It's darker skin is just a reflection of the fact that you worked in the fields, that you did a lot of manual labor, and so you were seen as poor because it's normally a reflection of the fact that you're outside. Whereas those with fair skin considered nobility, those with higher office, and so they would be seen better. And over time, that kind of classism stayed.
That was so funny.
And, it's interesting too because when I bring this up, people are like, "Oh, but you're making excuses for what?" It's not. It has nothing to do with that. Is that these problems are quite complicated and not always for the same reason. There could be a mixture of things. People can have it for different reasons. Mm-hmm. But it's important to understand that because the historical context of why these people feel this way matters. And the truth is, doesn't matter what country you go to, literally in your own country, there's a hierarchy based off where you live. From the South, there's people who are going to be like, Southerners are better. You're from Florida, they're going to exclude you from a lot of conversations. You're from California, people will shit on you, right? Like geographically within a country. And then all these same people will then unite to be like, well, at least we're not Mexico. And then everyone finds ways to, and so there's a funny thing because it said the true Asians, Chinese, Korean, Japanese.
Yep.
The rest of the funniest thing is these 3 Asian countries hate each other.
They really do.
Korea and Japan, I don't think I've seen 2 countries hate each other more than that, which is also funny.
Oh, well, I mean, do Korea and Japan really hate each other? Fuck me, dude. The conflict between Japan and South Korea stems from historical grievances over Japan's colonial rule of Korea from 1910 to 94. Oh, okay, so that's like Imperial Japan. Which includes disputes over forced labor and comfort women and ongoing issues. Oh yeah, okay, so everyone just hates Japan. And like from the perspective of East Asians.
Because if you go to Japan, there's actually a lot of Korean mixture blood, okay? So there's a lot of historical mixing from invasions and imperialism. I say all this to say, yes, racism is a part of it, but also there's a lot of classism. There's a lot of different things that go into it. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I think humans naturally are quite tribalistic. And they find ways to separate each other. And even when they separate each other from another group to create another group, they still hate members of that group. But they like, it's more important to hate you right now. Even
I'd rather be with than
we're together.
not so much, but yes.
The Balkans get treated like ass by a lot of the other.
They refuse to acknowledge comfort women. Yeah, comfort women is like the light way to put it. It's like, it's just basically sex slavery, okay? Like, comfort woman makes it sound like it's like whitewashed. It's like a very whitewashed term for sure. But it's just sexual slavery. That's all it is. It's sex slaves. Okay, yeah.
People. And it's fascinating to learn this because you would never think it if you don't spend time around them, even in the Balkans. Shit, you a gypsy?
You're Romani. It's high. And it's crazy. When I was in Russia, it was the same thing. It's like,
well, I mean, yeah. Like people in Europe are racist towards like they want the next village like 5 miles down the road to die. Okay, that's all they want. They want these motherfuckers to die. All right, that village 20 miles down the road, die. No, we're not the same. We're not the same kind of people, and it's like 20 miles down the road, bro.
like I didn't know there was different.
I don't think Japan acknowledges the rape of Nanking either. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure attitudes around it has started to change in recent times. Wait. Let me see. Nanjing Massacre denial. History and censorship. Dude, I only know about this because my parents won't shut up about it. Holy shit. Wait. Prominent Japanese denialists. Affirmationists have drawn the attention of the Japanese public to atrocities committed by the Japanese army during World War II in general and the Nanjing Massacre. The most extreme denialists, by and large, reject the findings of the tribunals as a kind of victor's justice in which only the winning side's version of events are accepted. Described within Japan as the illusion school, they deny the massacre and argue that only a few POWs and civilians were killed by the Japanese military. More moderate denialists argue that between several thousand and 38,000 were massacred. How many of these people are denialists? I'm not entirely sure. Recent stats. I hate talking about the Nanjing stuff, just primarily because it is so weaponized by both sides. I hate talking about it because it's just a waste of time talking about it. Because unless you're actually willing to talk about like it in a really good faith way, I just find it to be useless to talk about. Um, uh, like either you will try to use it as a way to show that the Japanese hasn't done anything wrong, or you'll use it as a way to justify your intense racism for the Japanese. And frankly, I'm not interested in either of these two. Okay. Yeah.
Different types
whatever.
of Russians.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Russian was Russian.
Yeah.
Right. And then you travel a bit and then see, oh, you don't have the same relationship as. Yeah, she's Ruski, but she's
Japan nationally deny a lot of terrible stuff. Yeah, they do. And it's just like due to this like honor code, or like, oh, it's dishonorable to admit like these bad things have happened. It's really gay. Like honor societies are gay, okay? And retarded and should not be encouraged. Um
not Ruski, she's Mongol.
Yeah.
I'm like, and yeah.
The reason why the differences and why they exist fascinates me is that if you are Japanese, for example, and you want to marry a Filipino person, there's a lot of Japanese families that would be quite upset.
Yeah.
And it's not like some form of race. They're all Asian. It's a matter of class. It's a matter of prestige. And that stuff matters over there, even within their own culture. If you want to marry a villager from the outskirts and you someone who's from they don't want that. And it's like, okay, well, if they can even do it to their own people with the same intensity and the same disgust.
It's caste. It's the same thing that happened with India.
Yeah.
Depending on your last name, it's going to determine what you do.
Yeah.
Hotel Indians.
Is it?
That's what they say.
Oh, really?
It depends of the business that
Patel
they do.
is hotel?
Yep. And then you have the Singh. It's going to be something else. You know what I mean? It's really that. It's
Japan nationalists deny a lot of terrible stuff they did in China, including Unit 731. Yeah, that one is extremely infamous. Yeah.
Everywhere that you go, there's going to be these castes.
What is it in the Caribbean? Haitians on the bottom? I don't mean that as a slight.
No, but probably.
I think so, because I hear a lot of them say bad
Probably.
things about Haitians,
Bougie Caribbeans would be like Trini.
It's very sad.
We could say Trini, Barbados.
yeah. Okay, bougie.
Bahamas. Yeah, they are bougie.
Yeah.
They're on top of the list. Us, they don't consider us. Oftentimes,
Us as Nigerians.
use Nigerians.
Yeah, Nigerians, they could be big because they got Burna Boy. So ever since that happened, they became big headed. They be like, "Oh, you see, our Jollof is better. Look at Burna Boy." Do you know? Shut your mouth.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I could have kept doing that for 20 minutes.
100%.
And that's a hit record.